OpenClaw needs no introduction. We all know how insanely powerful it is. The popularity it achieved in just 4 to 5 weeks took Linux 20 to 30 years to reach, and HTML 10 to 20 years. Just imagine. So stop thinking of this as just a chat window. OpenClaw is a literal force multiplier. It has direct access to your system. It can write code, execute terminal commands, and bridge the gap between your data and your messages on WhatsApp, Telegram, and email. It comes packed with curated skills you probably didn't think were possible yet. It's the only employee on your team that stays on the clock 24/7 without ever taking a break. That's why everyone wants to install OpenClaw. But setting it up is a complete mess. Dependencies, API keys, constant updates, and something breaks every single time. I've tried running it locally, and I know firsthand just how complex it gets. Half my time just disappears into fixing errors instead of actually using it. And even when it finally works, it stops the moment a new update drops, which means you're back to reinstalling everything manually. So, instead of dealing with all that setup, I tried Myclaw. It's a managed cloud platform that lets you deploy your own OpenClaw instance in one click. No terminal required, no hardware limits, just an always-on assistant working for you from the moment you set it up. Here's what stood out to me right away. It runs 24/7, even when I'm completely offline. It doesn't just chat, it actually uses apps, browses the web, and completes real tasks. It remembers past context, so you never have to repeat yourself. And this part is genuinely impressive. Myclaw has made its installation extremely easy. No setup, no configuration. On top of that, it's your own private instance, not shared with anyone else. Let me walk you through a real example. I gave it a task to find the best laptops under $700, compare them, and organize everything. And instead of just handing me a list of links, it actually browsed the web, filtered the results, and structured everything properly. That's exactly what I mean. It's not just answering questions, it's doing the actual work. Now here's where it gets really interesting. I started another task, monitoring the stock market for defense stocks and sending me a status update every hour. To get update on my phone, I connected my WhatsApp app with it. I left it running and closed my laptop. Later, I opened my phone and checked in. Everything was still running. I could control it completely from my phone, even with my laptop shut down. It was just working for me in the background, 24/7. That's when it really clicked for me. This thing actually runs like a real assistant. Then, there's the Skills Hub. Instead of hunting through hundreds of integrations, Myclaw gives you a curated list of skills. Think of these as plugins for your OpenClaw agent that let it automate tasks, interact with real software like Gmail, Notion, and Jira, and execute complex workflows directly on your machine. We all know LLMs are the backbone of any AI agent. They're what make it think, reason, and execute. Myclaw gives you two ways to set this up. You can bring your own API key, select your provider, and choose your model. Or you can skip the API key entirely with the recommended option. Just pick your model and you're good to go. Myclaw supports all the major LLMs, including OpenAI, Gemini, and Anthropic Claude. And the recommended option comes with a 10% discount on all supported models, so the setup is easier and you're spending less. If your agent is running around the clock, those savings really do add up. So who is this actually for? If you're a developer or builder, you already know OpenClaw. You just don't want to babysit servers or chase every update. Myclaw keeps you on the latest version, fully managed, so you can stay focused on what you actually build. If you're a power user, you don't want an AI that just talks. You want one that gets things done. Pick the skills you need, install them in one click, and you're moving. If you're a founder or early adopter, you need something running in the background while you're busy with everything else. Cost matters, speed matters, and you'd rather be using the latest stack than just reading about it. And if you're not technical at all, honestly, That's completely fine. No terminal, no setup, no confusion. You open it and it works. Emails, calendar, research, writing, it's all handled, all day, every day. You can literally be up and running in minutes. Now, to be fair, if you enjoy self-hosting and tweaking everything yourself, you might not need this. But if you just want something reliable that works right out of the box, this is honestly a solid choice. If you want to try it yourself, I've dropped the link in the description. And honestly, the pricing is pretty hard to ignore. You get a full year of your own personal 24/7 OpenClaw assistant for just $16. That's basically nothing for what you're getting. So if you've been thinking about it, now's the time to go check it out. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.